Oh, my name's Coach Elizondo, Anthony Elizondo. This is my 24th year coaching. Third year at Diamond Hill, 12th year, 11th year as a head coach. I do it every year for the same. I feel like I owe so much to basketball and everything that basketball has given to me. I feel like I have to give back and just grow young men that are successful, that want to be good character, dynamic kids. I can't say that enough. Like there's basketball, and there's coaching basketball for me, and then there's coaching young men and getting them to be strong, strong character kid with great virtues and values, and I just want well-rounded young men to come out of my programs. That's the major reason why I coach.
So as we're going into the 2026 season, what's a team goal you have?
Well, of course, number one is playoffs. When I got here, well, this will be, like I said, my third year. When I got here 3 years ago, if you would have probably walked in and seen when I walked in and just kind of looked at the overall, you would have thought, man, I don't know how any of this is going to take place. But then things start falling into place. Kiddos start buying in, and then I had a good group of sophomores that I knew it was going to take some time, but by this time around, I felt like as seniors, maybe even into the junior year, that we'd have some production and be able to do some things, and I think we've done that. Seniors change everything, so that's what I'm praying for.
We know a little bit about the team goal. What's a personal goal?
Personal goal for me is just to see these guys, cross the stage, get their diploma. On top of that, like be good basketball players, but be great men. For me, as a personal goal, it's hard to have just one when you have so many things going on. You have so many kids you care about. But I would have to say playoffs. I mean, to me, to see this team go to the playoffs would be a phenomenal goal. Right. So that's probably if I had to narrow it down to one, it'd be definitely that. Whether it be fourth place, third place, just getting to that first round of playoffs.
You also mentioned, some seniors this season, and from what I saw on Max Preps, we have 7 seniors on this roster. One of them being your captain and point guard son, Anthony. What does this season mean to you personally as a coach, but also as a father?
Man, it's one of those like double-edged swords, or kind of got the it's like a Sour Patch Kid. You bite into it, and it's nice and sweet, and then after a while, it's sour. You're kind of like, what's going on here? That's kind of how I feel about this year, because I'm really excited because one, I want to see, like I said, this group of seniors were the ones that really kept me around as when I came in as sophomore. So I was like, man, is it all like this? And then we got some from football, and so we came together, and I said, man, that's a good group of sophomores. My thought process was always, I want to see what they do with me as seniors. So that was the foundation. Now that we're there, it's hard. It's hard to see these guys grow up and go and move on, and then you start thinking about, man, what's coming up for me next, for the next season, those types of things. And then when you're coaching your son, everybody told me, take your time. Like, it goes fast. I have friends that have been able to coach their kids, and sure enough, it does. Like, I think about it every week. We talk about it sometimes on the drive to practice or after practice. Like, dang, you're gonna be 18. Like, it's your last year. So, but I don't, like, I go back and I think, like, man, how would it be in the stands just being a dad and watching, and how is it like, because there's a lot of tough situations. I'm tough on him. I'm probably harder on him than any other player on the team sometimes. So, that's always a tough part too. We got to talk about that and make sure he understands why and all that. So it's it's progression. It starts at a young age, and when you knew I was going to coach, that was one of the questions I asked him. I said, do you want to play for me? Because you know how I am as a coach. You know how I am as a father. So he's like, took it on, and I think he's been a model, student, which that's what I always push first, is your academics. I don't care about what sport you play, but you got to be something in the classroom. So that was a big one. And then after taking on that, he's really taking it on with basketball, and I'm really proud of where he's gone with that, just being a leader.
Again, going into your third year here at Diamond Hill, you have 7 seniors, one of them being your oldest son. Is there any game circled on the calendar, any opponent you're looking forward to playing?
Yeah, I mean, Okay, so Northside's a big opponent, and I guess because it's right across the way. Man, the crowds get busy. It's always been a thing here. I don't know why. So I've kind of taken that as a game to circle only because I know my kids want it and I know the principals and student body want us to win. I've never lost to them. I always feel like that's a big game. Um, Benbrook, Western Hills, those two always seem to be like games that we need for playoff contingency. Our district's tough, man. Like I said, so I get excited. I love tournaments. I love going with the kids to tournaments, just seeing new places. We're going to Caddo Mills and Poolville, and I hear they put on a real good tournament, so I'm excited for that. But if I had to narrow it down, it'd be those three teams, probably Northside, Benbrook, and Western Hills.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So as we're closing out this interview, man, just the last question. Any closing words for your team, for viewers later down, staff, faculty, students? Any words for the season?
And faculty, I hope we get more faculty out here watching. I feel like they're missing out on some hell of games. Kids, I think we got a lot of young kids on board. I'm able to work with the middle school across the street and coach those guys up, and I think they've really taken a liking to basketball. Parents, that's the big thing. I want parents out here. I want more parent support. I want families out here. We're a family thing here. And then lastly, seniors, it's it, man. Like, you got to play every game like it's your last, and don't look back and always continue to look forward. So I think if we do that and we get out of being comfortable and we go and be uncomfortable and throw ourselves on the floor and give all we got, we're going to have a really good season.